couldn't be happier.
You just bagged a monster, dude.
Oh my god, bro. What just happened?
I don't know, man.
Michigan gone wild. Michigan gone wild. This one's working. Yep, there's another one. Michigan gone wild.
Hey folks, and thanks for tuning into this episode of Michigan Gone Wild. Today we're out here searching for big fish on small water. Across Michigan, northern Michigan, southern Michigan, and in the UP, there's small bodies of water, small lakes, small ponds all across the state that are chock full of large panfish. Big bluegill, big perch. Some of these lakes are hard to find, some of them are private, some of them are just way back in the middle of nowhere and hard to get to. But these lakes are loaded up, and if they're not a regularly fished lake, you can get into some really big fish, and that's what we're looking for today, is big bluegill. Now we've had some really screwy weather the last couple of days. We had close to 40s the last 2 days in rain, and the temperature just plummeted this morning, and we had a nice cool morning with clear skies, and I'm hoping that's going to lead to a good bite. Come on, come on. There he is. Got him. Transducers at the way. I think he's a very big guy. Oh, I could be wrong. Oh, look at that guy. That's a dandy. That is a dandy bluegill. Oh. All right. This one might be another bass. Oh no. No. Nice. Oh, look at that fat boy. Holy cow. All right. Yeah, I thought I might have had another bass on. Boy, look at the color on that. Really bright orange. Things are beautiful. Dropped them down. You know, it's getting to be about noon, and they're still just kind of roaming around the bottom. The weather's been kind of weird, so they're just they're really finicky right now and just trolling the bottom. But this one came through and grabbed my jig. I'm using a green nymph jig. They're kind of new on the market this year, so I figured I'd try some out, and obviously they're paying off. I mean, look at the size of that monster. That's what I'm talking about. Nice fish. You can start to see my jigs coming down on him right now. Come on.
Is it because maybe the transducer?
There he is. Oh, this is so much fun fishing with electronics. You can see the little guys come right up off the bottom and just nail it. That's a bass. There's a largemouth. We're gonna hurry up and get him unhooked and get him back in the water. Not seasoned for these bad boys. Nice little bass. All right, we're getting into early afternoon, and the bite's starting to turn on a little bit. We caught a couple here and there through the morning. You know, it was nice and clear and sunny and chilly this morning, which was great. But we've got a pretty big storm front coming in this afternoon that I think is kind of turning them on right now. We should be getting a pretty good winter storm starting about 4 o'clock this afternoon. It's maybe 1 o'clock now. And they're really starting to hit. We're jumping around hole to hole. We've got probably, I don't know, 15 holes drilled in the ice, just different spots. And just running and gunning our way around the ice. And, you know, this is a nice small lake, but there are some big gills in here. and I think this weather change coming in has really turned them on. I've heard some bad reports the last few days with the way the weather's been, and this is just turning out great. I mean, we've got some big gills on the ice already, and just a lot of fun. Oh, yeah.
Hey, all right.
Bass. Well, we're shooting for bluegills. Had to change up my lure a time or two and finally got the chartreuse jig on and it seems to be working. But these we can't keep. Fun to catch, but can't keep them. So we'll get this guy back and we'll catch him another day.
Come back for him in the summertime.
Yep.
There he is. Oh, that's got to be a bass. I think. Oh no! Oh! Wait till you see this bad boy. Another monster. That thing's the size of my palm. There's still more down there, so I'm gonna get him off the hook real quick and get right back down on top of these. There's still more down there. Drop right back down on him. There he is. There's another one down there too. I'm gonna get him reeled in real quick and then I'm gonna rebait and get right back down on top of him. Oh, that's a largemouth. Another bass. Get him off. Oh, it's another hog. These bluegill that we're catching today, these are some of the biggest bluegill I've seen ever. You know, I've fished a lot of the bigger lakes up here in northern Michigan and caught a bunch of, you know, mediocre sized bluegills. The body of water that we're on today is a really small body of water, and we're pulling out bluegill like this. There's got to be something down there that's holding these fish there. Still more down there though.
Didn't work that time, Joe.
Buddy.
Pissed.
Come on, buddy. All right. Another good slab. There's so many nice bluegills in this lake, and this body of water is so small. It's, you know, max depth is probably 42 feet. But you know, I mean, you could almost consider this a pond. It's so, I mean, it's just such a small area to fish. But these gills, I'll tell you what, folks, if you get into some small water, all around the state, there's small water that you can get on and get into these big fish. You just got to find the lakes and the ponds that aren't fish very heavy, and you can get into these guys. I mean, they are out there.
There we go. Take it. Still more down there.
All right. That's small compared to Joe's standards. I knew I was going to catch one. You know why? I had my gloves on.
We were just talking about that.
A nice gill, though.
That is a nice gill. You want this one, Jordan?
Sure.
Heck yeah.
There we go.
There he is.
Okay. Well, here I am.
Still down there.
My jig's just got a very slow drop, so I'll be in about 15 minutes. I'll be there.
Okay, I'll see if I can beat you down there.
You probably will.
Unless I spool up again on the...
Nice one?
Yeah.
You wrapped around the transducer?
Yep. There
That's
we go.
always fun.
There
Hey,
we go.
there you go.
You're a better bluegill.
Yep.
Let's get that back in the water though. Well, I think you made a very valid point. I think we need to put our gloves on.
Yeah.
And that's why Jordan's not getting into
Right.
them.
I've had my gloves on in hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, only catching a couple. I gotta set my glove. Here's what Dad did. I think I need to put my gloves on, set my rod down, and just walk away.
Take about 3 steps back.
Right.
That's what I
Yeah,
did.
that's how you hook them.
And then Joseph sits over there and goes, oh,
Throw him on the ice.
Get a mouthful.
Ooh, that one's got some heft. That might be a bass. That might be a bass.
Oh, that's what I thought about that bigger one.
Woo.
Though.
I take back what I said a minute ago about them not putting up a very good fight. This guy's, he's for real. Oh yeah. Yep, that's a bass.
Yeah, it is.
All right. It's cold for July, but we're out here going for these bass. You know, some lakes you get onto in the wintertime and you catch a bunch of bass. They're in there and they feed the exact same way the bluegill do. So if you target bluegill in some of these lakes, you're going to catch a whole bunch of bass like this. So yeah, this will probably be a body of water we'll revisit in July, maybe. I bet there's bigger ones down there than that too. I don't know. Either way, we're going to get them back and go after the bluegill. Get in there.
Yeah, we got gloves on. I can't reel them in with gloves on.
It sounds like your reel's freezing. Ooh, or your line's wrapped up in there.
Whoa, he's a moose.
I think that's the same one I caught a few minutes ago.
Might be.
Still really bright though. Look at the red on the fins.
I know. They are
Looks
beautiful,
like-
aren't they?
It looks like a tropical bluegill.
How red he is.
That's crazy.
There he is. They're on the bottom.
Caught a 40-incher one time.
That one's a monster.
I think that's that one that Dad and I both caught. It's
Yeah.
probably the only one left over here.
Yeah.
He just keeps swimming around in circles, getting caught. Still, it doesn't matter how big these fish are that we're catching. It's just fun to get out here on the ice with friends and enjoy the day. And I wouldn't even have been too bummed if this was the size of gill that we were catching, to be honest with you. Boom.
There's a little one. Little itty bitty bluegill. Toss him back. Get in there. 24, I'll put back to it.
There
There
we
you go.
Yeah, feels like a slob.
Probably that little guy.
Probably. No, different one. Still not big, but he doesn't have the color that the other ones are having.
No.
He doesn't have that real bright red.
That one little
orange
guy was
tint.
really bright red.
Oh, that one has the bright
Mhm.
orange fins. Well, there's still more down there. Fishing about 34 feet of water right now. And the fish are anywhere from about 1.5 feet to 2 feet off the bottom. Get him back. He took my wax worm. He's probably gonna come get one of your guys' wax worms next.
All right, we've had a great day out on the ice today. You know, conditions were not exactly the most comfortable. There's been a lot of slush and a lot of water on top of the ice. But you know, one way or the other, it was a great day of fishing. We got out here and got on this tiny little body of water here in northern Michigan and pulled out some just monster bluegill. And it's just always a good time when you can get into fish like that. So folks, I just want to encourage everybody, you know, take a look at your maps. Look at what kind of small bodies of water you got out there in your area. It doesn't need to be a huge main body of water that everybody knows about and fishes for there to be fish in there. A lot of these small lakes and ponds have great bluegill, great perch, and as you've seen today, even some bass you might be able to pull through the ice. So anyways, folks, thanks for tuning in with us. We've still got some action going on, so we're going to keep fishing, but I appreciate you joining us. So folks, thanks for tuning in. Get wild and stay wild.
Michigan, it's Michigan gone wild here in Michigan, where the back roads run for miles and miles with the will of a man and the heart of a child on Michigan gone wild. Michigan gone wild. Michigan gone wild.